Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my top 20 selling comic books of the week. This time it is episode 179. It's been a bit of a while. Tonight I will be discussing the best-selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 1st of April 2022. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. But before we do, if you could if you haven't already, subscribe, comment, share. It all helps out my very low-grade productions and it's really appreciated. Okay, starting in at number 20 on our list. And we're starting with a Marvel book, and it comes from 2007. And this issue features the first appearance of Amut, an Egyptian goddess who Arthur Harrow worships, of course, in the current Moon Knight Disney Plus show. And Amut is confirmed to be appearing in that Moon Knight television series. Now, this book is still relatively cheap and should see a spike when fans finally get to see Amut on the screen. Number 20 on our list is Mystic, Arcana, Magic, issue number 1. And like I said, this comes from 2007. And it's a sweet cover, guys. I actually liked the character of Magic in that pretty average New Mutants movie. This book sold 10 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 162%. And a high sale raw copy went for a very nice $40. Money to be made there, guys. Number 19 on our list, and we're sticking with Marvel. The year this time, 2014. And this first ongoing issue features a female Thor, of course, is later to be revealed to be Jane Foster, and is picking up steam as we grow ever closer to the Thor Love and Thunder trailer. It must be a matter of days away. Number 19 on our list is a book I've passed on in the past for next to nothing, and I'm regretting it now. 19 on our list is Thor, issue number 1. There's your book, guys. We all know it. And that is the first female Thor, Jane Foster. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about seeing Jane Foster as Thor. Yeah, I like the Thor we've got, if you know what I mean. But you never know. I have seen some pictures of Natalie Portman, and she seems to have bulked up a little bit. She had to, didn't she? This issue sold 16 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 103%, and a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $340. Of course, that's the red border first print. I think the second printing has a blue border, bottom border, so go careful. 18 on our list. Yeah, here's a great book from 1991. There's been no rumours lately regarding the character of Darkhawk appearing in the MCU anytime soon. But that doesn't stop this nostalgic feel for the character, and collectors reckon he's coming because there's been a spike in sales. Number 18 on our list, of course, is Darkhawk, issue number 1, guys. Like I said, from 1991, and the first appearance and origin of Darkhawk was Christopher Powell. And of course, there was a first promotional appearance in Marvel Age, issue 97, another book that I picked up for cheap. This book I have found several copies of over the years. They're out there, guys. If you look hard enough, don't pay silly money. This time round, this book sold 18 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 96% and a high sale CGC 9.8, going for a very nice $319. I paid 15 quid, and that's the most I've ever paid for this book. Very, very minty though. Picked this up in the Western Con back end of 2018. Like I said, I've had 3-4 others at £1 a piece, and I've made good coin off it. It was a bit of a novelty book to start with, wasn't it? And, you know, people were all joking about the character, and they decided to just go out in their masses and buy it, and it suddenly spiked. And there we go. The rest is history. Okay, number 17 on our list. This is a nostalgic book, if there ever was one, for me at least. I had all the figures as a kid, and I really enjoyed the original TV show. There has been a reboot since. Now, this is a Marvel book from 1979, and Battlestar Galactica, yeah, has been in the news recently. However, it's mostly bad news, as there was supposedly going to be another reboot of the show. But that's been put back on the back burner as the showrunner moved on to another project. That hasn't stopped people going out and getting the book, and I would like to pick this one up myself, being a fan. I remember Dirk Benedict face from the 18 playing one of the characters, and yeah, great memories. Number 17 on our list is Battlestar Galactica, issue number 1, guys, and this is the newsstand copy. There's your book. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 12 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 186% and a high sell CGC 9.8, going for a very nice $265. Okay, number 16 on our list, and we've got an incentive. It was about time. Yeah, when you've got a pretty famous title and character involved with this, and a really hot artist, you've got a bit of a winner. Now, the market seems to love David Nakayama, and his variant for this first issue was fun and was tough to find, sending a lot of collectors to pick this one up online. Number 16 on our list is Venom, Lethal Protector, issue 1, and we're talking the David Nakayama 1 in 25 incentive. Of course, Venom Lethal Protector was alluded to in that Let There Be Carnage movie, wasn't it? Decent cover, but I wouldn't be paying incentive prices on that one. What numbers did it do? Well, it sold 28 copies. That's pretty good for the 1 in 25, giving it a 7-day trend plus 87% and a high sale raw copy, going for $35, which isn't a lot at all when you're talking incentives. Okay, number 15 on our list, and this one seems to be sticking around. Another Marvel book, this time from 1992, and collectors are still picking up the first ongoing series of Spider-Man 2099. Of course, they are getting ready and geared up for Into the Spider-Verse 2, the sequel, where we are going to see Miguel O'Hara reprise his role from that post-credit scene of the first movie. Number 15 on our list is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1, the first full appearance and origin of Spider-Man 2099. Miguel O'Hara, of course, he appeared in a promotional advertisement of Amazing Spider-Man 265. Sorry, not 265. Was it? Hang on, bear with me. I think it's... I'll get back to you. 265. I was thinking 365. Brain fog. Here's the book, guys. What numbers did this one do? Because we know he's coming, and he's a great character. I want to see a lot more of these Spider-Verse variant or Spider-Man variants going forwards. This book tracked 21 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 84% and a high sell CGC 9.8, going for $199. I've had a couple of these, I think, and this is my best copy. Very minty. Paid £2.75 for this. December 2018 in a local antique shop. That used to be a dollar bin book. Number 14 on our list, and here's a cracker, and it is, of course, related to Moon Knight. And this highly anticipated Moon Knight show, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, is here. We've had 2 episodes so far. Cannot wait for the next one. And I think I might watch that in a minute, actually. Forgot all about it. Now, this book is, of course, getting very hot because we've got a first appearance of Khonshu, who is in that show. It's also the first appearance of the Bushmaster, one of the main Moon Knight villains. And, of course, it is the first ongoing series, and it's still moving. Number 14 on our list is Moon Knight, number 1 from 1980. And it is a recent pickup for me as an AOK, believe it or not. Yeah, Dragon Ink Comics sent me this from across the pond, and I couldn't be happier. 9.0. Woo! Don't know how I can ever repay him. I've got books, but he only deals in the finest. I will reach out to him and see if he wants any of my low graders. This book sold 17 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 110% and a high sale. PGX 9.8 went for $685. Just a fantastic AOK, and there is the note in the back that was included from Dragon Ink Comics. And just a great guy. I've spoke to you before about him. His name is James. Check out his channel. Okay, number 13 on our list, and we've finally kind of had like the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel show Disney Plus trailer, and I wasn't thrilled with what I saw, guys. I gotta be honest, but it seems like a lot of the issues from one of the runs are getting reference to in that trailer. And number 13 on our list was a screenshot from the show, and it is number 13, Miss Marvel, issue number 5, and that comes from 2014. And like I say, in the trailer, you see Kamala Khan looking out across the skyline. There's your book. We know it. What numbers did this one do? Well, it sold 14 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 147%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $395.78. And that book is also a partial origin of Kamala Khan. Number 12 on our list, and is fast approaching, the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie. I've been trying to stay away from the more recent trailers. I've seen the one, of course, with Patrick Stewart in, but it seems like very much that we are getting the Illuminati, and they first appear, number 12 on our list, in New Avengers, issue number 7. Yep. The first appearance of the Illuminati team in this issue was Professor X, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt. If you saw a recent haul video of mine, I picked up an F446. I think he's coming to the MCU very soon. Iron Man, Namor, and Black Panther make up that Illuminati team. Third cover appearance of Ronin, it was Maya Lopez. And this issue, I always talk about this, Wolverine joins the Avengers, which is ironic because he joins alongside Captain America. And 19 years prior, Captain America told Wolverine that the Avengers would never accept him. And that happened in Captain America Annual 8, which I own. This book has been crazy. It sold 18 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 120%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $430. Wow. And raw copies on average now, they've come down. They were around about 60 or 70 at one point. Now they are stuck on around about $39 to $40. Paid £1.36 for my copy in February of 2020. Again, a book I've had multiple copies of and made good coin. And number 11 on our list is a character that is just the modern day Grail now. The issue 2011. Apparently this character has already been cast in the MCU. Getting into the Spider-Verse 2. We're talking Ultimate Fallout issue number 4, of course. And the first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, in this issue as well. Reed Richards becomes the maker, and a turning point where an evil Richards explains his new philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. Keep on about that, guys, because that is a possible F4 MCU future storyline. I read an article on that. This book just goes crazy. It sold 20 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 89%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $3,400. My mintiest copy, I paid £13.94 online, and that was in March of 2018. And to go with that, last year I found a second copy in Bristol for £1. Yeah, my greatest ever stealth buy. And waiting for the movie news to break, and I will be listing that one. Okay, on to the top 10, and solid for me so far. Number 10 on our list. Now, it's rumoured that Christopher Abbott will be playing the Foreigner. The Foreigner, I made a hot comic book alert about that, and it's going to be in Sony's Craven film. And in the comics, the Foreigner was formerly married to Silver Sable. And this connection has allowed speculators to believe that Silver Sable may also appear in that Craven movie. Number 10 on our list from 1985. Amazing Spider-Man issue 265. And the first appearance of Silver Sable, who was Silver Sablinova. Okay, she was also rumored to be getting her own film called Silver and Black alongside Black Cat. Time will tell. Second appearance of Black Fox in this one as well, who was Raoul Chambers. This book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 152%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $610.01. I paid 25 quid for this nice minty copy, and that was in October in 2017 on eBay. Excuse me. Okay, number 9 on our list. Coming May the 25th. Cannot wait. We're getting the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. What more is there to say about it? The trailers grabbed us all. Very excited. Number 9 on our list from 1977 is Star Wars, of course. Issue number 2. And the first appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Of course, played by Ewan McGregor. So many first appearances in this issue, including Luke, including Han Solo, Chewbacca, first appearance of the Death Star. I think it's the first appearance of Jabba, but of course in his human form, not the slug that we know now. This book sold 31 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 97% and a high sale CGC 9.6. Went for a high sale of $810. I paid £6 for my pretty mid-grade copy, and that was in February of 2018, again in a local antique shop. Okay, number 8 on our list, Marvel book from 2011. Yeah, it was recently announced that there is going to be an MCU Nova project with Moon Knight writer Sahir Pirzada helming it. Now, the current rumour is that both Richard Rider and Sam Alexander will appear. Now, I'd like to see the Richard Rider version, but, you know, I'm happy to see both on screen. Number 8 on our list is Point 1, issue number 1, the Nick Bradshaw variant. Yeah, the first appearance of Sam Alexander's Nova. Here is your book, guys. Not often you see this variant while you're out hunting. I have seen plenty of the regular cover, but that variant takes some finding. So I've never found one, and I have been looking. The Bradshaw variant sold 21 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 156% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for $350, guys. Okay, number 7 on our list. And I've spoke about this before. Now, there are recent health concerns, of course, around George Perez. And it has spotlighted the need for us as a community to contribute to the vital organisations like the Hero Initiative. And I would probably pick this one up if I could actually find it. Now, the Hero Initiative was created as a charity dedicated to helping comic book creators in medical or financial need. Now, George Perez, of course, is a founding board member himself. Is an example of a comic creator whom the charity would directly benefit from. Marvel and DC came back together to reprint the classic crossover in a trade paperback limited to just 7,000 copies. And it lands this week in number 7 on our list. What is it? It is the JLA Avengers trade paperback. Like I said, limited to just 7,000 copies. Going to be a real hard one to track down. This book has been selling well though, and it sold 49 copies with a 7-day trend plus 91% and a high sale raw copy going for $380. However, the fair market value is currently trending at around $247. I've seen photos of George Perez. He's back home from hospital, but he does not look well. So fingers crossed that this book can help give him some financial aid. Number 6 on our list. Yeah, good to see this one back. From 1992, and over the past several years there have been constant rumours and speculation that a Danny Ketch-led Midnight Suns is in development for Disney+. Number 6 on our list is Ghost Rider, issue number 31, and the first full appearance of the Midnight Suns, aka the Nine, and that team consists of Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider, Morbius, Blade, Doctor Strange, Hannibal King, Frank Drake, Victoria Montesi, Louise Hastings and Sam Buchanan. This is part 6 of 6 when it comes to the rise of the Midnight Suns. Polybagged normally with a poster. I'm looking forward to seeing the future of the MCU going supernatural. I just watched the Morbius movie and I enjoyed it. 7.5 out of 10 from me. Yeah, it's got issues, trust me, but I was entertained. This book sold 41 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 121% and a high sell CGC 9.8, went for $400. This is a book I've been looking for as well, but without any joy as yet. Number 5 on our list is a Marvel book from 1985. Per Hollywood Reporter, a live-action Voltron movie with Rawson Marshall Cherber to direct ignites a bidding war. Immediately it lists a fire under this book, and this 80s favourite first appearance in comics is, of course, number 5 on our list, Voltron, issue number 1, guys. A book I don't think I'm going to find over here, but I will keep on looking. There's your copy. What numbers has Voltron been doing? Well, it sold 35 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 154% and a high sell CGC 9.8. Oh my days, really? $665. Wow. Not for me. Give me some Silver Age for that. Okay, number 4 on our list, another Marvel book from 1985. And this issue features the first cover appearance and first full appearance of the Beyonder in human form. And of course, Lawrence Fishburne is going to be playing the Beyonder in the Moon Knight and Devil Dinosaur animated show. 4 on our list is Secret Wars number 2, issue number 3. Yeah. And this is the first full appearance of the Beyonder in his ongoing human form with dark, curly hair. It's also the first appearance of Circuit Breaker, who was Josie Beller. I paid £1 for this copy in that fantastic Western haul from a year or two ago. This book sold 18 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 373% and a high sell CGC 9.8, and for $149. Yeah, £1 to do me. Okay, number 3 on our list. I've spoke about Nova. I've spoke about that. It looks like Sam Alexander is the favourite to be on screen, but I'd like to see both. Number 3 on our list is Point One, of course. And this comes from 2011. First appearance of Nova, who's Sam Alexander. First appearance of the second Scarlet Spider was Kane Parker. First appearance of the Exterminated Team and its members, Horror Show, Fiend, Deadeye, Prophet, and Goodnight. First appearance of Nick Fury as the Unseen. First appearance of the Cold Moon. First appearance of Dragonfly, the Taji Corp. And multiple other minor appearances. It's got a ton going for it. This book sold 52 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 153% and a high sell CGC 9.8. Went for $400. I paid £3.18 for my copy. I have sold at least 3 or 4 as well, I believe, and made good coin. I picked that up in a shop I don't go to anymore in Cardiff. See my rant video on that. And that comes from, I picked this up in December of 2020. What was it? Like I say, £3.18 for that. Okay, number 2 on our list. We're sticking with Nova because, of course, a project is in the works. And this book is one of my favourite Bronze Age books from Marvel from 1976. Here we go, of course. It is Nova, issue number 1. Great issue. The first appearance and origin of the first Nova, who, of course, is Richard Rider. Also the first appearance of Centurion Nova Prime Roman Day, who was actually in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. First appearance of Robbie Rider, the brother of Nova. First appearance of Charles Rider and Gloria Rider, the parents. To name others, there are multiple minors in this. Paid 20 quid for my copy. Nice VF plus probably copy. And that was in back in 2017 off my good friend Lee Kendrick, who runs the local antique centre. This book sold a whopping 74 copies with a 7-day trend plus 131% and a CGC 9.8 went for a whopping $3,000. Oh my days. Yeah, mine's a pence copy, but it's a nice copy. And we're there, guys. Number 1 on our list comes from 2008. Another Marvel book, very Marvel heavy this time round. And several online sources claim that Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones is definitely playing Varenke, the Skrull Queen, in the upcoming Secret Invasion show. Who knows? Time will tell. But number one on our list is New Avengers issue number 40 and the first appearance of Queen Varenki as herself. Great book. It's an Avengers 1 homage cover. This book sold 68 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 154% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for $392. Again, £1 if you look hard enough. That's where I found it, in one of the local cons here in Gloucester, and that was in the back end of 2018. And guys, I've had one of my better weeks. I've got 12 out of 20. Patrick, show me what you got, buddy. I'm sure you'll crush me. It's got to be at least 15 for you, haven't it? Please leave in the comments how many you got. And thanks for all your support. Tomorrow, stay tuned. I've got a pretty cracking haul that's got a bit of bronze, bit of silver, some good modern keys, and even a big Star Wars key to finish with. Bye for now.